So now the camera calibration is done. You can see the points now have actually been converted to points. So you can scrub through here and see what the points are looking like. If they're stationary, if they're looking good. They should all be stationary now in your screen. Just make sure that they're all tracking correctly. Taking a quick look through. Looks pretty good. They look like they're all pretty stable and moving through with the image in an appropriate way. The next thing we want to do is to place our ground plane in. So make sure you go to View, Ground Plane. It may not show up on your screen right now, or you may get it showing up something like this because it's placed at an arbitrary point in space. So what we want to do now is pick a point in our screen that we want to be the center of origin for our ground plane. So I'm looking through here, scrubbing through the entire thing, trying to pick a point that makes sense to me and feels like it doesn't move throughout the entire thing. So one point that might work is the corner of this coffee machine right here, the corner of the espresso machine. So I'm just going to right click on that and say Set as Origin. You can see what that does is it moves our ground plane now to be positioned directly on that point. Next, let's take a look at our information for the camera itself. You have all of these settings like skew, aspect ratio, focal length. You can see that those are all sort of bouncing around. And we actually don't want that. We want that to be more stationary. So I'm just going to click on camera here and say bundle adjust. And bundle adjust is going to run another sort of time-consuming algorithm to bring these things together, to converge all those points so that the skew line and the aspect ratio and focal length are all more stationary. And it's important to do this. If you don't do it, when you get into your 3D scene, even though things look pretty smooth here, they'll be bouncing around a lot. So just make sure you run through this bundle adjust. So I'm going to go ahead and just hit apply, and it'll now run through and perform its algorithm on the entire scene. So I'll let that do its thing, and we'll come back for the next video.